And new details are emerging tonight on the deadly UPS plane crash in Birmingham, Alabama last August. According to a transcript of the cockpit conversation released today by the NTSB, the pilot and co-pilot complained of being tired before taking off from Louisville. Both died when the plane nosedived into the ground in Alabama. 1111's Karma Dickerson joins us live with more on that hearing. Karma?
Melissa, at this point, the NTSB investigators are just looking at fatigue as one of the factors that could have led to this crash. Their investigation thus far has revealed that the pilots did incorrectly program the flight for landing, resulting in the descent that was too steep, too fast, and they realized it too late.
The board does not assign fault or blame for an accident or incident.
The NTSB investigators said they were just out for the facts. They looked into three main potential factors in the crash: the plane's approach, flight dispatch, and human factors. Spending hours on the human factors, specifically pilot fatigue. UPS does limit how long and how often a pilot can fly, and pilots are allowed to call in if they're tired.
What steps is IPA taking to assist its pilots to avoid fatigue before they make the fatigue call?
Though Captain Saria Beal had been off for 8 days before the crash, the investigation has revealed he complained to a coworker the night before the accident that the schedule was, quote, killing him. And 7 weeks before said, quote, I can't do this until I retire because it's killing me. His co-pilot may not have been much better off.
There were excerpts of text messages from the first officer indicating that she fell asleep on several flights the night before the accident. What I'm interested in is this unusual for pilots to fall asleep during flight?
First Officer Shanda Fanning had only flown 2 of the 10 days leading up to the fatal flight, but records call into question whether she was well rested.
And a lot of times what I'll hear is, I didn't know how tired I was until I got to the hotel, or I didn't know how tired I was until I was on the hotel van. If I had to fly that trip again, I would call in fatigued.
And though UPS says Beal and Fanning's schedules complied with their rules, just before the two set off on the fatal flight, August 14th of last year, they discussed the rules requiring more rest for commercial pilots. They seem to be upset that those rules didn't apply to themselves as cargo pilots. And again, the NTSB's hearing today was really just a fact-finding mission, though they do say by the 1-year anniversary of that crash in August, they do hope to have this all wrapped up and be able to tell people what exactly happened and why. Reporting live, I'm Karma Dickerson, 11 at 11.